Good morning students, how are you all? I think all are safe and good at home. Hearty welcome to the English class. Before going to the English class, I want to introduce you how to teach the poem. First part, we should go for the introduction. The second part, the vocabulary. The third part, the recitation of the poem or the chant of the poem or the summary of the poem. These are the four types. First one, introduction. The second one, vocabulary. The third one, recitation of the poem. And the fourth one, the summary of the poem. Before we enter to the poem, I want to teach you or I want to introduce a poem. Then I want to ask you how many are in your family or how many are you living in the family. You live in the family with your mother, father, brother or sister. Do you like your mother? Yes, we all are like our mothers. So coming to the poem, today I want to going to teach you the poem about Dear Mom. The Dear Mom poem, before entering that, in the page number 25, we have seen the four questions that we should know and we go to the details of the poem. First one, I ask you page number 25, you can see the first question. When is your mother at home, what you will do in the house? When the mother is at home, what you will do in the house? The second question, when mother is telling you to do something or what mother tells about what you have done in the house. What mother tells you what you have done in the house. The third question, what you will do in the house when mother is not at home. What you will do in the house when mother is not at home. The fourth question, what mother tells when she comes back. What mother tells when she comes back. What you have done in the house. Maybe you have fought with your sister or maybe you have done wrong thing. What mother tells when she comes back. These four questions you can answer your own answers. No right or wrong. All are apt for that answers. All are apt for the questions. So you can write your own answers before we enter the poem. Now we are going to the poem. I want to introduce you about today we are learning the subject English, chapter 3. Then the poem is Dear Mom. The poem is Dear Mom. This poem is written by the Brain Pattern. This poem is written by the Brain Pattern. This is the introduction of the poem. This poem is written by a boy or written by a Brain Pattern to his mother. So now I want to tell you to know the poem detailed way or to understand the poem in better way. We should know the difficult words of our poem or the vocabulary of the new words. The vocabulary of the new words. The first one is canary. The first one is canary. Canary means a songbird with yellowish or green feathers. A songbird with yellowish or green feathers. The second one, grubby. Grubby means dirty or unclean. Grubby means dirty or unclean. The third one, have a pit. Have a pit. Have a pit means get very angry and fly into a rage. Get very angry and fly into a rage. To lie down. To lie low or to lie low. To lie low means to go into hiding, keep out of sight. To lie low means to go into hiding, keep out of a sight. These are the new words in the poem you can see. Now we take the page number 25 and we read the poem and to know about the poem detailed way. Dear Mom, while you were out, A cup went and broke itself on a purpose. A crack appeared. In that old blue vase your great-granddad got from me. In that old blue vase your great-granddad got from Mr. Ming. Somehow, without me even turning on the tap, the sink mysteriously overflowed. A strange damp stain, about the size of my hand, suddenly appeared on the kitchen wall. I don't think we'll ever discover exactly how the cat managed to turn on the washing machine, or how Steve's pet rabbit went and mistook the waste disposal unit for a burrow. I can tell you, I was really scared when, as if by magic, a series of muddy footprints appeared on your new carpet. A series of muddy footprints appeared on your new white carpet. Also, I know the canary looks grubby. Here comes the canary. Canary means a songbird with yellowish green feathers. Looks grubby. Grubby means dirty. But it looks ages and ages, getting it out of the vacuum cleaner. I was being good, honest, but I think the house is haunted so. Knowing you are going to have a pet, I have gone over to Grant's to lie low for a bit. Here I have a pet. I have a pet get very angry and fly into a rage. I have gone over to Grant's to lie low for a bit. Means to go into the hiding or keep out of sight of his mother. This is the poem written by the Brain Pattern. Now we go to the summary of the poem. Now the boy comes to home after all happening. Then he went to his grandmother's house. Then when mother comes, he come back to home. Then he is explaining to mother what happened in the house. A cup was broken itself. The sink is overflowing with water. The washing machine switched on itself. Then was the flower vase what your granddaughter or granddad gave to you, that also broken. Then in the kitchen there is the series of footprints, and the white carpet in the kitchen or in the house all are dirty. So this boy is explaining to his mother what happened in the house. So here we can see that this boy is not sincere or not telling truth to his mother. Not telling truth to his mother. He tells lie. What all the things he has done himself when mother is out of the house. He broken the cup, he broken the vase, he switched on the washing machine, he make dirty the kitchen, then he opened the pipe, everything he has done. But he is not telling truth to his mother. This is the poem. This boy is writing a letter to his mother or a poem to his mother. What happened in the house when his mother is out. The boy is writing a poem or letter to his mother when mother is out of the house. That is the poem. So we all are love the mothers. So we respect, we love them, we love her. And we should also listen to her what she tells. That we should be truthful to our mothers. Now I tell the page number 28. There is a dear mom. I am sorry for writing the previous note. Previous note means before he has tell the lie to his mother. Now he want to tell the truth. So I want to tell you, dear students, if you have tell any lie to your mother before, Now you try to tell the truth to his mother, writing a small letter to your mother, your own mother. Write a letter, a poem to your mother telling the truth. I have done this in the house when you are not in the house. So I think you all understand about this poem. A boy is writing a letter to or a poem to his mother telling what happened in the house when mother is out. That is the poem of the summary. Now I want to tell you, I have recited the poem. Now I want to make you to learn the chanting of the poem or to sing the poem. I will sing, then later you want to make a clip. You learn the song and act this poem and send me the clip. While you were out, a cup and broke itself on a purpose, a crack appeared in that old blue vase your great-granddad got from Mr. Lee. Somehow, without me even turning off the tap, the sink mysteriously overflowed, a strange jam stain, but the size of my hand suddenly appeared on the kitchen wall. I don't think we'll ever discover exactly how the cat managed to turn and the washing machine, or how she spent rabbit and miss too. The waste disposal unit for a borrow. I can tell you, I was really scared when, as if by magic, a series of muddy footprints appeared on your new white carpet. Also, I know the canary looks grumpy, but it looks ages and ages. Getting it out the vacuum cleaner, I was being good and honest, but I think the house is haunted, so knowing you are going to have a beat. I have gone over to grass to lie low for a beat. I have gone over to grass to lie low for